Now I'm going to explain those facts and meetings we did not explain before. I talked about long time episode, in Facebook, in my page, in my ID, and you know that those are our old fact, and we made a plan in a secret meeting and with your President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris here in this building in another flat, and another floor, and we did not talked about those because of war preparation. Missiles were not ready, also bombs were not ready, supply budget was ready. So I did all of this work, and 1 year has passed and everything is ready now. So surely, and I was given time. It's an enemy country surrounded by enemies, so enemies surrounded by enemies. So you know, given time has passed, and now we're coming back in sense. Also, we all took one type of dose, so that before the time came, we'll not talk about those facts. And since time is over, moreover, terrorist fight began in this country, and line was stopped, internet line was stopped. Though I sent another audio message from my mobile phone, satellite connected, direct my audio message goes, and hope you all have learned and come back all to the sense. Those meetings all happened in past, but what was the meeting happened at last? And what valuable and how many world leaders was present? I am going to say now. Our main was chief guest, I mean guest not, I have to say, my president was Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, me, and Field Marshal Mehdi Hasan, and Chairman of Federal Reserve System USA, and Emperor of the World. I signed in protocol, and and others are my father-in-law and mother-in-laws, king queens. I mean, my father-in-law and mother-in-laws, mainly most of them king queens of Europe. And they have known king queens of those who has Facebook, YouTube groups in English, also some in their own language, and some of them were present, and also England, Britain, British royal family was present. Also, some old president from old president family, Ivanka, Melania Trump, mother-in-law, and Jill Biden, and Naomi Biden, and Ashley Biden, they were present. Oh, Naomi Biden, Ashley Biden, these two was also in our meeting, and from US Congress, and also my princess wives, princess of Spain, and their most faithful duplicates and beautiful bright career holder duplicates, and also my wife there. They also joined, and really they were good. And also, you know, British Princess Charlotte and Netherlands princess, Belgium princess, and Swedish princess, and so many Muslim country princes, but their father did wrong work in past with my mother-in-laws, and they are no more in power. They will not be kept. They'll be blown up, destroyed, and will sit in power, and I am the next king of their country, and those many princes, four Arab princesses, and without their parents, and one famous Islamic singers, Hadija, Arima Fatima, and some Mona Mustation, Aisha Abdul Basit, all were present in our meeting, and that Ukrainian wife who gave my identity bravely before criminal Maria Putina of Russia and her officers was exchanged in the exchange of one nuclear strike. I mean, an exchange of stopping one nuclear strike on Russia. And thus I found her back, my another wife, and also that rescued Palestinian wife, Wallahi Allahi. She also rescued, and she came also to meet. But we all are in meeting, and with Kamala Harris they took oath, they all found ownership as CIA agents and CIA delegation and USA delegation. Congress approved, Vice President approved, President approved, lastly President signed also, and everything Kamala Harris arranged almost, and also President. So also our enemies were present there. Maria Putina came, and Putin came, and so far and very dangerous we were then in that day, and I could not end also. All told not to end now because huge war preparation happening, and also we are exchanging. Everyone was here. That's why I could not attack. Also I was without weapon, and Putin did not come near because I could kill also, and also Maria Putina did not come near. Just hand over that wife and went out and ran out, and and that wife I talked with, and she told yes, really Maria Putina victimized her by her army officers of Russia, and clearly understood. So this large gathering happened a long time, like from morning to dusk, and even second day, and that and whole world is in unconscious state, like for our meeting was happening, and we are safe, very very well safe. And we crossed all stage of meeting. Almost my princess wives dance. Their performance was best in meeting, and my mother-in-law also. We take oath, we take deck with vice president, with president, and thus we were working, and what we took decision in meeting. The details I will not tell you, but some work happened, such as we Congress was sitting in online and we passed so many bills, budget and future budget, and even check happened, but also has cancellation procedure. At last cancellation procedure signed, and some aid damage money I found, and for European royal families, support, support announced, and how possible to reform them and to support them, to aid them. That's where still making research and trying to work with. And also 1 year passed. Those princesses used to send me message comments to my posts in their groups, not posting. So like I have to think they're missing, as we fixed in meeting just over 3 days. If they doesn't post comments to my posts in their groups, definitely they are in enemy sand. They have gone in enemy sand. And that's we have to think. Also Marshal's mobile phone hijacked, and she's not saying, someone else sending message on her place, not explaining, not answering properly to my sentences. It's like last time episode, attack of enemies, and that's their enemies and don't know where are those. Though if they're not in enemies, though I have to think they're enemies, and also they are, when I'm writing 1-2 message, Infanta just writing. And Leonor has not written any message, love message or anything since long time passed, and Infanta used to write, and also she has stopped. And when I asking, after some days 1 or 2 message writing, then definitely has wrong way she has gone or anything. And we have to check carefully. Also the terrorist rapist Portugal president rapist of Queen Letizia, showing those with real Leonor or duplicate. I could not understand by voice looking same, but height doesn't matching, so many things doesn't matching. And also she could be real, I could not understand. And also so many other vultures has raised their wing and lips, showing their kissing in internet and touching every time. Openly they are posting this all criminal European, so many country, democratic European countries. Also I'm looking those criminals, duplicates of King Philip of Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia also my suspect. And don't know where is real King Philip. I have posted real King Philip's picture, King John Carlos' son with flags, and this real king, and others I don't know. They could be Hindu, Indian, they could be Pakistani, and they could be Lithuanian, or they could be Estonian people, rebellion or criminal people of Europe, or they could be, Bangladeshi terrorist peon or army officer, and even they could hire Spanish criminals to make their duplicates. Only possible to catch them by satellite technologies, intercontinental ballistic missile technology records, and by sounding on the brain is possible. Don't know what's the language and style of crime, and crime in criminals language sentences we have to put and find out where they are. They are missing. Infanta totally missing. Leonor completely missing. Infanta was messaging, that's why I was writing. And also if that Leonor, how she is moving, okay, I will not go deeply. And in which test they goes to the rapist country, putting hand every time, kissing every time. And that criminal raped her mother, raped her sister, insulting me, taking her to her country during the time they are kidnapped in terrorist Bangladesh's Dhaka cantonment. and their main cantonment, Dhaka cantonment terrorism, and around the world, Bangladesh defense terrorism, how they are attacking whole world on the basis of their bad Bangla language has become international language, and that's their one of its inspiration to attack on other country leaders, royal families around the world. And as a result, we have prepared for 3 lakhs. I applied 5 lakh super fighters, and lastly, Congress Kamala Harris deployed, approved, you know, 3 lakh super fighters. And under me also, little bit command I will make also, and I'll talk with them also, and you know. Also, we are making new super fighters and net jets. Our budget passed, everything passed, no tension. Even 2 lakhs more can join there already. Also, missiles are ready. Now come back and don't listen now. Religious lectures to hack brain, satellite it, and you know, to defeat all enemies. Also, some miracle happened, and you know, we are going to win on our enemies forever, inshallah. And that's all, everyone. I have posted all lectures almost in Facebook page and in my Muhammad Mehdi Hasan AWS alayhi salam ID. I have black video, I have posted live videos in Facebook, and those all you can listen. And my wife says password, they listens. Princess wife only has my passwords, and the listens. And also over listening not good on the time of war, and some I fixing for all, some only me I have made, but my orders are clear. Those already have listened and can remember and work, they are in my team. And also I'll reopen time to time again those, but I have to concentrate on last meeting and this. An electoral situation, you are looking, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden has given his position to Kamala Harris. You are looking in television, in internet, and that's not accurate decision. That was not in our plan. Otherwise, 1,180 lakh dollar budget check will be cancellation procedure, and USA people will not be able to find budget. Also, supercomputer decision was Democratic leader Joe Biden. I have also supported him. I became also Democratic leader, and I want to compete also in election. Let's see what happens. Don't know I'll found any reserve congressman seat or not. I can be senator or not, but I'm like all of those. I became elected several times episode in USA, and that's all. I worked as congressman, I worked as senator also, and you know what's gonna happen in election. Kamala Harris thinking $100 million she will found from donors, and you know our people, is it possible by $100 million you will win an election, or electional procedure possible in USA? Not possible. Also, I donated more than $1,000 billion to your President Joe Biden, and from my money, I found Damaris money from USA, and from me and from my princess wives of Europe, and from my father-in-law and mother-in-laws, I have donated. Also, they will king queens and their country, from their government, they will make donation, little donation for President Joe Biden. And I and my princess wives has donated more than $1,000 billion for election of President Joe Biden, because our life and honor, and so that my wives will not be victimized again, not be raped again, or not be kidnapped again by criminals and terrorists around the world, and both inside and outside USA, and so that no, they will not be under attack again by criminal gangs of USA and around the world, and with different. We found only one way, that was President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris and their Congress I talked with, very very good and against all crimes. And those criminals permanent death, those happened with my princess wife, my mother-in-law, Queen Letizia, and with others, with grandmother-in-laws in this terrorist nation Bangladesh. And only we found they are helpful, friendly, and they will do judgment, and they will give those all rapists permanent death of Bangladesh by war necessary for those rapist position and posts. And that's they have approved. And it's not a matter of shame, because those criminal rapists always posting videos, and it's to enlighten, so charm us, to create us happiness in us, after they did all of those against my wives, against me, and tried to kill me every time, injected venom in my body and medicine and edges they applied on my wife's body. And now their process is forgetting, and after the permanent death evil, we never forget, we write down those in history and regular practice how they died. And come back to the point, however, and we found only way that I decided also I'm unable. This terrorist nation Bangladesh has stopped US's bank in this country, and that's why my accounts, other bank accounts or any accounts, not unable to receive any money transfer from USA. Transfers somehow they shows that possible, and the thefts from Bangladesh bank in online banking and mobile banking, every time they're sitting and doing against me those. Even my wife sent parcel, the thefts from Shahjalal airport, and from any shipment even they sent, also they robbed and looted car, Mercedes. It's before my wife sent in time with so many my fan followers sent, also they looted. Now I am going to work, and by thinking all situation, every point I justified, and I discussed with my wives, and we gave our satellite demurrage money to father-in-law President Joe Biden. Also Naomi Biden is my wife, and in my life I gave every woman came before I touched them, I married with them. And also I gives them rights. I maintain their cost, everyday expenditure, their life. Their every necessity I gives, and I spend, and I give them money for their everyday life. And their wives I recorded as my wives. My wives Naomi Biden and Joe Biden is not only President of United States of America, also my father-in-law, and that's why I gifted him more than $1,000 billion money of my satellite, and USA government gave me back and could not give, and for election money necessary, no one has money, all was in money problem, and $1 trillion like necessary in you know, election in USA, and at least I have given more than $1,000 billion, and you know, let's see what happens. Also, who comes to be elected in USA, not only X has to spend for herself, she has to give know, every competitors who will come to be elected for from Democrat Party. I mean, how many candidates will found Democratic Party's nomination, and their all expenditure Democratic Party have to bear. Also, Democratic Party will bear president post who will compete. She will or he will bear, and also they will give some, and that's possible. It's my talkings, my opinion. Don't know it possible or not. All left candidate have to spend themselves, but I have given President Joe Biden to my father-in-law my money by talking with all of my princess wife, also by talking with Naomi and Ashley Biden, and also Ashley my wife. These two sisters I married also, and also our love marriage happened long time ago, and both loved me and married me. And come back to the point. So I paid to my father-in-law, President Joe Biden, more than $1,000 billion from me, my princess wives of Europe, and some 4 princes, Arab Muslim princess, and from Cambodian princess Jananadam, from Naomi, from Ashley, from Ivanka. That's all, everyone. That's all. And from Leonard, from Infanta Sophia, from Ortiz, I paid from all of their side. Even if new necessary payment, we will discuss again and talk again. But wait a minute, those are also just check, not cash money, and also all signed cancellation procedure. Don't know what will be the situation, if they change decision, if their personality or aptitude or decision changed by enemies stimuluses or enemies plans, according to enemies plans, or by sound weapon, or by satellite attack, or by satellite weapon. If Joe Biden changes his decision, or Kamala Harris changes his decision, on conflicts each other or attacks each other, replaces each other in even friendly way by making said like, with emotion, I am old, physical fitness not necessary now. Not when it changes, they can think. And Miss here tortures me. I'm old, 41 years age. Not possible. Let's change. Oof. Live your life, live everything, and prepare for death. And lose your wife, give your wives and future children to be dead in enemy's hand. And that's all. And that's happening in USA. And my duty has begun now. All CCCP, all satellite stimulating me, and proper attack will begin, and all I have to take back online, like all drop from railway track, all engine and all whole train like dropped from railway track, and now I have to set those back online. and it was my duty. Kamala Harris told I used to do this duty, and next time from another country that fixed, Kamala Harris fixed also. And that's all, everyone. Take back them online and give remembrance of that meeting, and also safety security of meeting videos. No one should look because my wife's with us. Just a meeting room they can see, others not. That's all, everyone. And also only President can see, President Joe Biden can see, also Vice President can see, and those princes and I remembers and talks, they listens what I does in mobile, everything they reads, license checks. If they are not in enemy sent, and their forces, royal guards also know some sentences and it's from them, and all under me works. And also, that's all. Thank you, everyone. For now I have explained a lot in short, and I'll explain again in a different live video. That's all, everyone.